come into the kitchen. Let's come into the kitchen. Let's come into the kitchen and make ourselves a meal. Hey everybody, it is Mrs. O'Farrell and I'm getting ready to make supper for my kids. It's a little on the late side, it's already after 6. We've all been outside enjoying this unusually warm weather. So I'm gonna do something quick and easy. And you know what, with your parents' help, you could make it yourself. So I call this ravioli lasagna. It's kind of like a shortcut if you want something that's like a lasagna without all of the hard work that goes into it. My grandmother makes a really good lasagna. So this doesn't come close to that, but it is super yummy and it's one of my kids' favorites. So I'm going to show you how we do it. The first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Now the next thing I'm going to do is wash my hands. I've already cleaned all my surfaces down, but hand washing is super important whenever you're baking or cooking, and especially these days, right? All right, so here I go. Needs to be nice and warm, soapy water for at least 20 seconds. You could sing Happy Birthday to You twice, or the ABCs twice, or the verse and chorus of Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. That works too. Rinse off. Rinse off with a towel. And we're about to begin. Now I'm using cheese ravioli, but you could use cheese with spinach ravioli or meat ravioli or a combination. Any ravioli will really work. I do recommend using frozen ravioli when you do this though. All right. So I have 3 teenagers, so I usually make it big. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to lay a layer of ravioli on the bottom of your casserole dish. See, this is how it's kind of cheating, because you have a layer of pasta and a layer of cheese. Okay, then you're going to lay down some sauce. When I make my own sauce, but when I don't have time to, my personal favorite is Victoria marinara sauce, but you can use your own favorite. And you're going to lay a generous amount all the way over. See that? Oh, so good. We like it really saucy, so you want to make sure it's all covered. Then you're going to put a layer of cheese. So I happen to have Trader Joe's mozzarella cheese. I really like their mozzarella cheese, but we do a lot of shopping and I pick things up at Trader Joe's, at Walmart, Big Y, Hannaford's, Stop and Shop, but this is what we have today. Okay. There we go. Nice cheesy layer here. Some people like it more cheesy, some people like it less. We're a pretty cheesy family, so we use a lot of cheese. Here we go. Okay. And the thing is that there aren't any, exact amounts with this recipe. You can kind of do it the way that you like it. There's really no wrong way. Then you can do another layer on top of this. Oh boy, woo! So here we go. So here's another layer of ravioli. Okay. And I'm gonna have to open my second jar of sauce, but let's make sure we get that all out there. Waste not, want not, right? Like I said, I'm making a big one, but you could do a smaller one. See, I like to make it so I have enough that we have some leftovers for lunch the next day. That doesn't always happen though when the kids are super hungry. There we go. Oh, that looks so good already. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. Sprinkle cheese on the top. And I have some extra bags just in case. I think I'm gonna need, I have a second half bag. Should be just the right amount. Let's see. Here we go. I love mozzarella cheese. I love to put it on a salad. It's good on pizza. And salad goes really well with this dish. It's easy to whip up a quick garden salad. It goes so nicely with something like this. We always try to have something green with supper. It's not always easy to do, but I think that salad goes really nicely with this, or green beans is another good thing that you can have with this too. All right, and then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese. This is Parmesan and Romano cheese. I think this came from Wegmans. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper to the top. Here we go. Then the last thing I need to do before I put it in the oven is just cover it with some tin foil. It's going to bake for about a half an hour, and then I'm going to take the tin foil off. And then I'm going to let it go for about, I'd say another 10-15 minutes, or until the top looks like bubbly and starts to get crispy and brown. And then it's done. Get out my tin foil. Oh, it's a brand new box. So if you're a kid who's trying to make this, you'd certainly want to have a grown-up help you put it in the oven. But you know what? I think that most of you could do a lot of this on your own, or with the help of one of your grown-ups. And if you think you're going to make it, send me a picture. Let me know. I'd love to see how it turns out. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the oven to beep to let us know that it's heated. And then we're going to check back in when I take it out of the oven. Oh, and there it is. Okay, we'll see you real soon. I'm actually going to do 25 minutes, not 30. And then I'll check it when I take the tin foil off. Okay, there's the timer. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. Well, the sauce is all bubbling and the cheese is bubbling too. I would let it go a little bit longer, but it's a little bit late to be serving dinner. Kids spent some time in the backyard getting some fresh air. And I got to take a nice walk outside today. Oh, that looks good. So I'm just going to let it sit for a couple of minutes. And then I will serve it up for dinner. Now I'm just going to ask that you make sure that you help clean up. That's an important part of cooking. What I like to do is clean up as I go along. So once I got this into the oven, I rinsed out my tomato sauce jars and I cleaned up my counters and I got everything washed up. So it's important to be a good helper and help with that part of it too, because that's not the fun part of cooking, but it's an important part too. So if you're going to make this, let me know. And I can't wait to dig in. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you Monday at my next circle time. See you later.